Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. Hope you're doing well. This is Imran. You are watching Fit Fast. I have gone through several body transformations, and through those transformations I have gained a lot of knowledge, and I would love to share my knowledge with you to help you lose some weight. Today we will be covering some topics, and those are, first topic will be calorie, and then maintenance calorie, and then how to count maintenance calorie, calorie intake for fat loss, macros, how to count macros, and last but not the least, some important tips for fat loss. First, we'll be talking about calories. Calorie is the unit of energy that we get from our food. The foods we eat give us energy that we count in a unit of calorie. So, we use this energy to do any kind of work, our daily works like walking, talking, and literally anything we do. So, we have to understand that we get the energy from our food and we count this energy in unit of calorie. Okay, now what is maintenance calorie? Maintenance calorie is the calorie that you take to maintain your current physique, aka what you are right now. Like if you are having 2000 calories per day and maintaining your current physique, then that will be your maintenance calorie. Okay, how to count our maintenance calorie? That means how can we count our maintenance calorie? So there are lots of ways to count maintenance calorie, but we'll be using the easiest way. The easiest way to count your maintenance calorie is through different online sites, like one I'm using right now. You can go through this kind of sites to count your maintenance calorie. So in these sites you will have to put some of your informations like your age, your sex, your height, your weight, and after giving this information you can click on the calorie button, on the button that will appear in the site. Then you can find your maintenance calorie. Now we have our maintenance calorie. In some sites you will get some fat loss calorie ideas, and that's very cool. You can have the calorie that you need to eat for your fat loss. So if the site you are using doesn't give this kind of information, then it's okay. You can take 250 calorie less than the maintenance calorie. So in our previous example we told that we will be using 2000 calories for our maintenance calorie. So if you want to lose some weight or you lose some fat, you will have to take 250 calorie less than 2000 calorie. That means 1750 calories. So this is our fat loss calorie. We'll be eating this calorie until we stop losing our fat or weight. If we stop losing fat, then we will decrease the amount of calorie we are taking. Like if you are taking 1750 calories, then you will be decreasing the calorie by 250 calories, and then you will be having 1500 calories per day. We will try our best to keep our calorie intake as high as possible. Otherwise it will be very tough to maintain our fat loss journey, and in long term you will not be able to maintain that calorie anymore, and then you will fail to keep our fat loss journey consistent. Okay, next we'll be talking about our macros. Macros means macronutrients. Macros are the things from which we get our calories. We get these macros from our foods. So we eat our food, we get our macros, and from those macros we get our calories. So now we will be talking about how much macros should we eat in a day throughout the calorie window. First, we have to know that there are three kinds of macros. There are carbs, aka carbohydrates, there are proteins, and there are fats. So how much carbs, protein, and fats should we eat in a day? We have to calculate this. So to calculate this, we have to know that which macros give us how much calorie. Okay, so we have to know that 1 gram of protein or carb gives us 4 calorie and 1 gram of fat gives us 9 calorie. Now we will be counting our macros. The first and the most important macros for fat loss is protein. There are several arguments throughout this topic that how much protein should we eat in a day. The standard that I follow is 2 grams of protein per kg of your body weight. Suppose you are 70 kg, then you will be having 70 into 2, and that is 140 grams of protein per day. Okay, from this 140 grams of protein, we get 140 into 4 equals to 560 calories. Now we'll be counting our fat. For an adult, 20% of calorie should come from fat. From our previous example, we were talking about 2000 calories, and 20% of 2000 calorie is 400 calorie. So we'll be having 400 calorie of fat. Now we can divide this calorie by 9 to get the fat in gram. So 400 divided by 9 equals to 44.4 gram fat that we will be having in a day. So we have our protein, we have our fat. Now the rest of our calorie will come from carbs. So we had 560 calorie from protein and 400 calorie from fat. So if we subtract this amount of calorie from our total calorie, that is 2000 calorie, then we will have our calories for carb. So 2000 minus 560 minus 400 equals to 1040 calorie. This amount of calorie will come from carb. Now if we divide this calorie by 4, then we will get our carb in gram. So 1040 divided by 4 equals to 260 gram of carb. So we will be having 260 gram of carb in our whole day. So we have our protein, we have our fat, we have our carb. Now we will have to count each of our meal and see how much protein and how much carb and how much fat we are getting from each of our meal. Then we'll have to add all these macros and check if we are eating proper amount of carb, proper amount of protein and proper amount of fat. Okay, if we can count these macros and calories, then we'll be able to make our own diet plan. I will give a sample diet plan in our description box. Check that sample diet plan and make your own diet plan. Now, last but not the least, the important tips for fat loss diet. These tips will help the beginners who are aiming to lose some weight. Okay, for the beginners, we will only have to focus on our protein intake. Rest of our calorie will come from carb and fat, but we don't have to count carb and fats in the beginning. In our daily meals, we take decent amount of fats and carbs. So we don't have to accurately measure all the carbs and fats. In the beginning, we only have to measure our protein intake, and we will be focusing on protein. We will see that if we are having enough amount of protein in a day. So that's all for now. Hope this helps you to lose some weight. Thanks for watching this video. Signing off, this is Imran.